Hi little kitties, welcome back to my channel, and today I thought I would do something a little bit different. So I'm going to make a paper squishy, but of course it needs to be something, so I'm going to make a tie-dye potato squishy. So get your materials so you can make your own little tiny cute potato tie-dye potato squishy. So the things you will need is paper, tape, scissors, and something to color with. Alright little kittens, so what you're going to do first is take any kind of paper, like printer paper, any kind really. I just have this really large piece laying around. So what you're going to do is fold it in half. What this is going to do is easily create the double side of your little print. So what you're going to do is want to get all of the colors that you're going to use, so practically the rainbow, so you can create your tie-dye potato. Okay, once you have all your colors picked out, you can just grab any marker. I'm just going to use red. And I'm going to make an oval shape to make the potato. So you just want to be really careful with this and take your time. Okay, once I have my little potato like that, we are going to start making the little pattern on it. But before that, we are going to draw its eyes. So I'm going to make my best attempt at kawaii eyes. So I am going to take my pen and make one little big circle here. Not too big that it will be kind of like a wonky looking eye. One pupil, two pupil like this. And then you're going to color it in. I'll fast forward that. I'm just going to draw the other one. One pupil, two pupil, and then draw its little face. Like that. So now I'm going to fast forward when I color its eyes. Alrighty then. So once you're done coloring its eyes, we are going to get started on the actual print that it's going to have. So I'm going to start by taking my red or your purple or blue and put it right in the center and just make a little circle dot like that. Then you're going to grab your next color. For example, I'm going to use orange. And I'm just going to start making little lines across like that. Or you can just draw a circle bigger than the little potato. Like that. And you're going to repeat this with all of the colors extending. You will not need to do another circle until you reach the back. So I'm just going to keep coloring it like this. Make little small movements. Don't make it too quickly or else it'll get through it. Alright, while we're doing this, I just want to take the time to talk about some stuff. So I just want to have a little name to call you guys whenever I go into a video. You may have noticed that today I called all of you guys kittens because my title is Unicorn Purple Cat, and kittens are also cats because they're little baby kittens. I don't know, but I'm just going to call you guys kittens. Okay, so that. Another announcement is that I'm going to try my very best to post almost every day to keep you guys entertained during quarantine. At least you should be quarantined. So I'm going to try to do that. Continuing on with my little potato. Just going to keep on coloring him. I decided not to fast forward this part because, I don't know, I just like it. I might fast forward the back of the potato though. So see, once you finish all of your colors, it's a little uneven. You are just going to restart the entire rainbow. Again, doesn't have to be a rainbow. They can be any choice of color that you choose. It just goes in the same pattern like that. And since there is no more circle for this area, I'm just going to go in a couple lines, just layer it. So that's the last layer. And then, I am going to cut it out. Just going to want to cut out your potato, or whatever you want it to be. You can apply the same technique to anything. Always have adult supervision with working with scissors. If you're over the age of 9, and if you're 9, and if you're not trusted with scissors, still have the supervision of an adult. Now that I remember, I actually started working with scissors on my own when I was 6. I'm a weird kid. Okay, once you cut out your little potato shape like that, you are going to take the back of it and apply the same pattern onto the back of it. So I'm just going to take a scrap paper to color on top of so I don't mess up my table. Alright, so I got my scrap paper, which was a mistake of the wrong potato size. When I was filming, this came out too round, and this potato, which was really good, did not come out in the frame at all. So I might use that for a future potato, but for now, on the back, I'm just going to place it here. And if I keep getting up, it's because I'm trying to check if it is in the frame, although I do trust myself that it is. I'm just going to do that right now. Okay. Now, once again, we're going to start and do the exact same pattern that we did on the front of this potato. I'm going to fast forward this part, so you don't have to endure it. Okay, see, this is why I put down the extra paper, so that won't happen to my table. I suggest you do the same. Okay, so now you have your pattern done, most of it, because now you're going to want to gather, well, to actually make the tie-dye effect that is created on this potato. You can leave it like that if you want to, but I just kind of want to make it like this. So what you're going to want to do is just bring a paintbrush and a cup of cold water, and that's it. Alright, so I've gathered my things, and I'm going to start doing this. So you kind of want to be careful with the face, though, especially if the eyes are made of normal marker, because it will run. The ink of the pen could also run. You just be really careful around that area, and don't apply any water near the eyes, because the water will just travel throughout the piece of art, and it will distribute itself across everything, so you don't need to put it there. So I'm just going to start with the back, just to show you. So you're just going to take your little paintbrush and dip it in the water as if you were cleaning it, and just start spraying the water over it, like that. This is a good time to watch like a little movie or something while you're doing this. So, and please put this on a protective surface, unless if you are on an art surface, because this will happen to whichever surface you're working on. It's a nice art statement. It's a good artwork, but just protect your surface. So it's going to look a little bit like that. You do not need to add so much water if you do not want to make it run down like that. But then set it aside to dry and do the other part. So for this one, I'm going to try not to add too much water so it can keep the vibrant colors. Like, see, I'm not putting it too close to the eye because it will start running towards it. Trying to stay away from that. The mouth is fine. Going straight through the middle of the eye, though. Okay. And then once you have your little painted potato, you're going to want to let it completely dry before we move on to the next step. So I'll come back when it's dry. Okay, so it's dry now. So moving on. The pieces are nice and dry. So the next thing you're going to need is your tape. So I'm just gonna grab my tape real quick. Okay, got it. So then you can, this is what I like to do. I put down the front of the squishy and I cut out a piece that is longer. And I put it right in the middle. And then I do everything you just saw me do. Like that. And that's how you begin. So you're gonna end up taping this whole bottom part right here. But do not tape up the top, so you can leave kind of like a little bag or a little packet of some sort so you can stuff it. So I'm just going to put the tape like this. Try not to leave any open paper seams. Well, I have a little seam right there. Oh, sorry, it's right there. But it's not that bad. So I'm just going to fast forward this part real quick, so yeah. Okay, so I just finished taping up the rest of it, and as you can see, it kind of leaves like a little bag thing. So now you can stuff it with whatever you want. You can stuff it with toy stuffing, foam, plastic bags, toilet paper, normal paper, although normal paper doesn't really like give it that much of a squish. And you can also grab a plastic bag and fill it with toy stuffing, and then do that. But I'm just going to do the usual foam. So I'm just going to take my foam and I'm just going to cut it. Usually the chunks that I have are like this thick, so I cut them in half. I have a whole block of my stuff over there, but I cut it in half through here just to make it thinner, like this one. and then I just cut it into little pieces. And again, have adult supervision when working with scissors, especially if you're under the age of 9, or if you're 9 and you are not trusted with them, have adult supervision as well. Okay, just gonna keep cutting it. Be really careful. Okay, so I'm just gonna see if this is enough. I don't think so. So I'm just gonna start filling it into my little cute potato. Like that. This one is filled with foam too. So there. I think this might be enough, just a little bit more, and it'll be a good size. So I'm just gonna get a little bit more here, cut it up. I think that's about good. Let me cut these little chunks in half. If you hear little bell noises, it's because my dog is wandering around. She has a little collar that has lots of metal. Well, the little hook on the bottom is metal, and then her name tag has metal, so it's just like clanging together, making a little bell. Okay, moving on. I'm going to grab a small piece of tape about this length, and this is what I do. There might be some other techniques, but I put it right on its forehead, the potato's forehead, and then I squish down the foam and bring it over like that. And then I continue taping up the corners until it is completely seamless. Like this. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Okay, so I finished taping up my little potato now. It's done. It's a little bit messy with a couple folds. You can easily fix that with a thicker tape. Mine was just really thin. But now I have 2 little tie-dye squishies, and I'm going to squish them now. Okay, now your potatoes are done and complete. This was my first one. It's not that slow rising, but it's fine. Sorry, little potato. Then, second one that I showed you guys how to make. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. See you tomorrow, my kittens.